Hello everybody and welcome to a Noob Review video from me, Adam Radcliffe, the voice of the Noob Review podcast, and this time just doing a little run through of the Sniper Elite version 2 demo. And what you can see first of all is that's me using my binoculars, as you can use them to, apart from looking around the environment, tagging enemies, which comes in very handy later, as you may see. And that's another excellent demonstration of not just my sniping prowess, but also the amazing bullet time effects that they've used, which is brilliant. I absolutely love killing people, and even more so when you get to see it in X-ray. So here's some more excellent binocular action. A couple of guys over there, but I don't want to alert my presence just yet, as I've managed to kill that first guy without being noticed. So I'll go around here into the bathroom, and there's no way out. So I think, right, I'll vault over this window here, using the excellent A button. You don't have to worry about chest high walls slowing you down in this game. And I've just snuck around to the back room, and now I'm going to see what I can do here. And next we'll see some of the items that you can use in the game, like a trip mine, which I'm going to place here because I'm expecting the enemies to run in as soon as I start killing. And they've already noticed me, as you can see by those red and yellow and white arrows indicating how alert the enemy is to my presence. Right through the eyeball. I fucking love that. Excuse my language. Anyway, let's see how I do facing these guys. One thing I will say about the sniping, and I don't normally like to snipe. In fact, I'm not a very good. Sniping isn't my type of thing. I prefer to run and gun and just go in all guns blazing. Blow stuff up if I have to. So, this game at first, when it was described to me, I really didn't find it that attractive. I didn't really care. But then I've decided to check out the demo, and it is absolutely brilliant. I love it. And you might have noticed there I missed with the first couple of shots. That's because you also have to take into account bullet drop and wind speed when aiming. You can also shoot through metal cars like that and any sort of thin walls, which is absolutely brilliant. Now you can hear my heartbeat in there. That's not because, you know, I'm nervous or too excited. It's because holding down the RB button on the Xbox or R1 on the PS3 lets you, so it's like focus time, I guess, and that's what allows you to, when you're aiming, line up sights more precisely. It's in like if you're on normal difficulty, then you'll see a little red box around where the bullet will go, as opposed to, you know, the crosshair, so you know exactly where you're going to shoot. And that little spectral image you saw there is, you might recognize it from Splinter Cell Conviction. It basically shows your last known location for the enemy. And the enemies are getting a bit close now, which is worrying. But you might remember I put a trip mine up, so I'm just going to switch to my Thompson and see what happens. Boom! Very fun. And it is very satisfying when that goes off. Just finish off the last guy. Excellent. Of all the enemies out the way, I've just got to move towards the yellow objective markers and see what, you know, what's next. Great environments, I must say. I'm really loving the artwork. And now we'll get to see a demonstration of some of the stealth kills that you can do in the game, which will come in very handy. I'm not a stealthy guy myself, but I managed to pull it off this time. I thought I'd missed something that time. I just backtracked a little bit. You can also hold X to search for bodies and ammo, which comes in very handy later in the game, as I will demonstrate. So again, you can see there, through the windows, the enemies noticed me is from those the white and yellow arrows pointing in that direction. You'll also have to fight with other snipers like him. Gotta love them kill cams. Now I've just picked up some grenades. Who doesn't? Especially me. I love grenades. Now what you notice next is the enemies sort of, they appear to be running around not knowing what they're doing. That isn't bad AI. It's actually, they just don't know exactly where I am yet. And once I've let off a few shots, you'll see they'll all come running towards me. One other thing about the heartbeat monitor is that when you're sprinting or running around or being shot, it will, obviously your heart rate will increase, and that makes it harder to aim. Thought I'd take the last guy out with a grenade and threw it a bit too far. And what you see me doing here is if you hold A, I'm planting explosives on a wall, on some sort of bunker. Well, not bunker. But you know what it is. It's a chest eye wall. When you'll find out how, why that's important later on. Go prone. Don't forget to go prone, and just take these guys out while they're having a nice cup of tea. German tea. In one ear and out the other. Just the way I like it. It's what my teacher always used to say to me in school. And then what happens here, I make a little fuck up, excuse my language, and I end up getting killed because I ran out of ammo. Which I wasn't expecting. So, you know, searching those bodies, keeping an eye on your clip might be important in the future. And after that, I felt a little annoyed. I thought I'd be a bit more offensive next time. See, he's just trying to help his mate out there. Pick up the wounded, which you can also do yourself. Because if you're trying to stay stealthy, you might want to hide bodies every now and again. And what you might notice I forgot to do the second time round was pick up some extra dynamite. Go prone. Like I said, not the best sniper in the world. I was smart enough to switch to my Thompson the second time. and take him out. And you remember I said I forgot to pick up the dynamite, and now you see me sort of confused as to why I can't plant any of it on this truck. Just move that corpse out the way. Why can't I plant anything on this truck? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to go to the yellow marker. Just try again, just to be sure. And with that out of the way, it's time for the grand finale. Great use of lighting there. And now, you'll find a Nazi who, you know, the toils of war have taken his toll, so he's having a little nap for the rest of his life. And here's another sniper which I didn't see up on the rooftops, which I think is a nice. You know, I haven't seen that in a while in games. And that was a landmine which you may have noticed I planted earlier, because I expected him to come down. And now, after a brief little cutscene, my main objective will come, enter stage left, as they say. And as you might have guessed, this is where those explosives we planted will come in very handy. And boom goes the dynamite. Sorry. Now, I slowed the convoy down, but unfortunately I didn't manage to kill my target in that explosion, which I was disappointed about. But, no matter. We'll just take them out the old-fashioned way. Right through the arm. Objective complete. Now I've just got to take out a few of these stragglers, which I love doing, especially when they're behind cover. And here comes the cavalry. Unfortunately, I can't take out a tank all by myself, so this is where the demo will end. But I really cannot wait to blow that tank up somehow.